Well. What have we here? Another fine mess you've gotten us into, Wilbur, if that is your real name. I am chock full of yawns, and there's no end in sight to the yawnings. I could be yawning for the rest of my life, possibly. I started coming down with the yawns on the way home from La Supermarqueta. La Supremarqueta. Hello, Unicorn Ninja. I'm feeling very pretty today. Not that I don't always feel pretty, but feeling pretty good, like in general. I feel happy and comfortable, which is kind of a recent phenomenon for me after a stretch of not so much of that. Time to get another paper towel because I have to blow my nose because I'm yawning so much. Don't go yawning waterfalls because yawn's not a transitive verb. Okay, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee for a little bit of a pick-me-up, perhaps. We've got some tasks to do. So don't get too comfortable. Don't start sitting on your laurels. What laurels, you might ask? I don't know. I'm sure you've won some kind of prize on some occasion for something. Don't rest on that. Okay. One minute and a half. All right, so we got that going. Got some tasks to do. Now we're gonna get this. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna take it easy, and slow and steady wins the race. Although nobody can explain why fast and steady lost, but I guess fast and steady had a last minute injury or something that dropped him out of contention. And now I've got the computer up, so let me pull up the chat. Idling-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-doo. Idling-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-dee. Here we are. Now, I don't have the mushroom yawn. I just have regular yawns. Bob's your uncle as well, apparently. I guess Bob has a lot of siblings. Okay, what I was about to do right. So I'm waiting for that coffee to cook. I'm going to smoke the rest of this blunt here, which is like a regular cigarette, except it's made with a tobacco leaf wrap instead of a paper. And instead of tobacco, it just has marijuana in it. So you get a little bit of tobacco from the leaf. Do a crack pipe review. I don't have any crack pipes, unfortunately, so I can't really review them. But how about I review a new brand of meth pipe instead. I don't have any meth pipes with me either. Smoke All Day brand meth pipe is the finest in meth pipe construction. It's deep thickly glassed bowl allows for application of flame with very little burnage. And you'll find rolling your pipe as you smoke it an actual dream, thanks to these ergonomically designed finger pads. Like, the only thing keeping us alive, not physically but metaphorically, is the awareness of feeling pain and seeking things to avoid it. I mean, it's true that I try to avoid it, but it's also true. I've been talking a lot lately, in fact, about how um, I was, I guess I was depressed, for lack of a better term, for a stretch of time there. And the thing is, I didn't like being depressed. I didn't want to be depressed. I wanted to stop being depressed, but it didn't seem to have anything to do with what I did or didn't do. And then just one day, all of a sudden, it just kind of, I was over it. So I don't know about that. My ears are unique. Aren't everybody's ears unique? Speaking my Julia Child accent. First, you put the wine in the stew and a little bit of the wine in the cook. Oh, it's like that. I don't know. Cooking productions, you probably want to ideally be a little more interesting than just like, shut up, you. You know, I'd like you to be a little bit of an interest. The best glass bowls are made out of real quartz. Mm, real quartz, huh? Well, you know what I think? I think the best glass pipes are made with love. Okay, a lot of love. A lot of love and a lot of amphetamines. Jump foggy jump. I don't know what that means. Is it a kind of jump, a foggy jump? Are you addressing me as Foggy? My name's not Foggy, but it wouldn't be a terrible thing if it were. I'm going to bring the groceries in a little bit.
Okay.
Right now I'm pulling bring the groceries in bong rips to motivate me, yeah. But no, that's not the only thing we have to do today. We've got a few tasks to do. I need to clean the cat box. That's not going to be a lot of fun, but you guys will be, you know, agreeably removed from that experience in the sterile digital winds of the internet. Sterile digital winds. All right. So, what you're going to discover in just a second here, pretty soon, is that somebody got something fun today. If you guessed that somebody is me, you are correct. You are indeed correct. It is me is the one who got something fun. My bottom is never soggy, even when I'm sitting in water. The reason is because I'm foggy. So go and tell your daughter. I'm a gangster of the gangster sort. I'm really, really tough and I'm really, really short. None of you guys have heard of this new thing that they're coming out with. It's called gangster rap. Well, apparently the conceit of it is to pretend as though being bad were the same as being good. Oh my God, what is this fun thing that we got? It's a keyboard. Yes, it is a keyboard. Now let me put my glasses on. Here are my glasses. Let's see how she looks. Metronome, huh? How do you make it go faster? I'm gonna have to figure that out, I think. Stop. Stop. There. Okay, let's see. Hello, my name is Eric. I'm doing the thing with the Yamaha piano. You can see me making memo. Just because you look like me doesn't mean your name is also Eric. I'm not a very good piano player. Alright, so quit busting my chops. I want to figure out how to change the direction though, like how to change the sound. Style? always told me, damn, you're good at playing the piano, 'cause you know you should listen to this song. It's gonna be on the radio. It's gonna be the hit that the fine 2024, yeah. Come on now, piano song. You're so good, and I know you well. Piano song. There we go. All right, we'll stop this for now. So I figured out how to change the sounds. So that's jazz organ. We've also got click organ, bright organ, rock organ, purple organ, everybody go march downtown, pick up some bread in your evening gown, take it back home, cook up some stew, dip the bread in with your tired shoe, then everybody knows everything's okay. Okay, well, that's fun. I think I'm gonna enjoy this a lot when it comes to if I record something. Now I'll have another sound to put besides just what does it have xylophone? It does not appear to have xylophone. And this is one. It might be among the percussion instruments. Voice. Let's see, 16 plus 2 organ. +16 plus 4 organ. Theater. Church. Chapel. Read. Traditional act. Musette. Being. Bandoneon. Harmonica. Classical guitar. Folk guitar. 12-string guitar. Jazz guitar. Octave guitar. A lot of different things. Got some strings coming up here in the 47 through 58 range. Chamber, synth strings, slow strings, tremolo strings, pizzicato strings. The end. I have to call it orchestra. Orchestra hit. Violin. I'm such a good violinist, I can play chords on my violin. Cello. Nice rich sound. Contrabs. I don't know what contrabs are, but... Oops. Banjo. Oh, Susanna, don't cry for me. Cry if you want, but not for me. Right now I'm not playing the keyboard, I'm just singing these notes. I'm going to turn this off. I got a couple of tasks to do. I just wanted to play with this a little bit. I got it today with the stands for $50 at a estate sale. You might say, it seems like kind of a lot, but I would say, hey, it works. They came with a stand. What more do you want for $50? And you'd have to say, hey, Eric's kind of right there, you know? Maybe in theory he could have found one for $30 somewhere, but you go to war with the army you have, okay? What do you want me to play on the guitar, Jay? Are you really itching for some Camptown Races? Is that what it is? You want me to finish up with my Oh Susanna rendition? Paper towels, why are you falling all over the ground for? Silly gooses. Let me make my coffee. Come on. Do you have a particular song you'd like me to play or what? Let's see what it says here. My favorite song to play? Okay, I can play a song. Sure. I have to finish making my coffee first. I'm going to bring some groceries and then I'll play a song. An Eric classic, huh? An Eric classic. Oh, very well. I don't know what qualifies as such, but I will find something to play. Probably play Gregory. If I can find a good beat on the keyboard, maybe I could put that beat on. All right, let's see. I mean, Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a lot. Gerald has... When you come around here and you look at me, you say you rap like you're from 1983, but I rap really well and I rap real cool, and if you don't believe me, you better go to school and learn about the rapping arts that I do, because my flow is so wild, just like you. Well, let's go. All right. All right, here we go. I'm rapping Eric. You can look at me and I'm rapping Hey, look, I'm rapping. I'm rapping Eric. Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a lot. Gerald has a plot to get the margarine tater tots. He's got a good idea for a name-changing business. Thinking now about what's called Christmas. When they hired his firm to change that name. Gerald always thought they'd be chance enough to return to the work left rough. He'd get back to it eventually, but his visions piled up, and his plans would interrupt all the work that started off so hopefully. Now his mind is back on his business, thinking of changing factless to listless. So how all the people will shout his name. And Gerald knows he understands ever more clearly now. He won't provide explanation regarding the why or the how. He'll see you and know you from inside your heart. Exciting, delighting, Gerald plays his part. But Gerald still knew there's too much to do, and he had dropped time in the underview. Too much to rebut, so where now and what? Too much time spent nitpicking askew with you. Now Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a lot. Gerald has a plot to get the margarine's tasty spots. He's got a good idea for a name-changing business. Thinking now about what's called Christmas. When they hire his firm to change that name. Gerald has a thought.
Yeah.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
But already I'm liking the availability of an instant beat with just that top tempo on it.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
That is convenient.
You just tap it 4 times and it starts playing the drums.
That's great.
At the tempo you tap in, that's very convenient. All right. What about a little blues? Okay, well, right now, we need to sing the Bring in the Groceries blues. I'm going to smoke this bowl. Ah, la, la, bring grocery blues. The Lord on the car, I'm gonna bring in the grocery blues. Like that. That's the bringing in the grocery blues. I'm going to take a stomach acid pill. Because I'm drinking a big cup of coffee now. That was fire, come on. Well, the thing is, as it says here, just a few tasks before Whowza. Well, what that means is I need to bring the groceries in. I have a couple other tasks I need to do. I need to take the trash out. I need to bring the groceries in. And clean the cat box. I'm supposed to do that before I start playing around, not after I start playing around. Otherwise, then playing around is not a reward, and bringing the groceries in doesn't seem very rewarding. So, I mean, it doesn't seem much like a reward. All right, you've played around well, Eric, so now you get the reward of bringing the groceries in. It doesn't work that way. It works the other direction. Get the people going. Come on, everybody, dance. Dance with your little bottom. Dance with your little feet. Dance with your little body. All night long and in the street. Dance. That's my poem called Dance.
I like it.
Thanks. You know what I think is an interesting thing to say to somebody? You think you're so cool. I mean, you are that cool, but still, I wouldn't know what to do with themselves. No, what I'm saying is you should be cool and completely unaware of your own coolness. My ding ding is red. Your ding ding is red. Don't touch his ding ding. His ding ding is red. It's red because of why? It's on fire, guy. His ding ding is flaming, and that is a try. I'm sorry your ding ding is red. Unless the rest of your body is red, in which case it just matches. My ding ding. No, this is not like that. I have no anxiety here, Jay Turnbull. I'm just, not in any huge hurry because we don't have any frozen stuff really. My girlfriend dumped me, so I stole her wheelchair. Guess who came crawling back? So yeah, I'm not worried about failing to get these tasks done. I will get them done. There are not that many tasks, and I feel like I should probably pull a few bong rips first. Otherwise, we all lose. If we're too proud to pull a few bong rips now and again, everybody loses. That's one to grow on. My procrastinating in the car, though, that was very different. That was some kind of magic going on. This is just regular laziness.
Yeah.
Because the car thing, the bank thing, it was like, there's no reason for it at all. And then it almost seemed to come through for a second anyway. Obviously, a lot of magic flying around in all directions there. What kind of yawns? They are big yawns. What kind of Eric? It is little Eric. One song before you go outside for a smoke. Okay. I'm gonna play cover though. I'll play my Merle Haggard cover that they play. I could play something else, but feeling a little, you should call me music lazy at the moment. Playing music is kind of tiring sometimes. Things get tired, your voice gets tired. Let's see. Oh, it's not on. Let's see. Can I change the beat on this? try the rock shuffle. Every line. Okay. There we go. Every life lived reaches a time when the road splits in two. Are there dark times, times of despair, times when it's hard to feel good? That's when I look for my sack full of solvency and that satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Every life lived reaches a time when the road comes to an end. When I'm there, will there be anybody else around? Or will I travel all alone? That's when I look for my sack full of solvency and that satchel filled up with bones. Yeah, that satchel, now nothing but home. Satchel of helpful goods. 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 Satchel of helpful goods.
Kill it, Trouble. Kill it.
That's enough of that.
You did great.
Thanks. But that's not what I had planned for the evening.
Kill it. Get it.
What do you got there, Trouble? It's a spider?
Spider.
Oh. Well, I think you'll enjoy eating that, Trouble. Go ahead and eat it. I think you'll like it. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Jocelyn 80. And G, welcome. Hello, Sean Al. Always with the wow nostalgia. You're doomed never to experience it again for the first time. Well, I never played it at all, so there you go. Just Delilah played it. Otherwise, I wouldn't even know about satchels of helpful goods at all. If it weren't for Delilah. I do like those kind of games, but for whatever reason, I played like a super early incarnation of Warcraft that was just called Warcraft. It wasn't World of. I think it was on like the Sega Genesis or something. Anyhow, let's bring in some groceries. You guys said to me, Eric, we don't believe you can do it. We doubt you. We think you're not going to succeed in bringing in the groceries. Everybody here doubted me. Everybody said, no way, Eric, you can't do it. But you know what? I'm going to prove you wrong. Hi, Bobby S. What am I doing tonight? I'm proving people wrong. That's what. So I've got this. Why did I come back in here exactly? Because I want to put these things down and, oh, right, get my glasses. That's why. That's a very common reason to go be going someplace. No. This time we didn't really buy any frozen things, I don't think. I'm sure the billions have been spent on a choo-choo train in California and not one truck has been laid. I really don't know. I know there's been a lot of talk, maybe stopping and starting on a big train project, but I think the general consensus is that it's not worth it. It's not going to happen because it's not worth it. I don't know if billions have been spent already or not. I mean, I don't know how you can spend billions and accomplish absolutely nothing. Like, surely you would have had to leave a mess somewhere at least if you spent billions. There's just not any need for it. No one's going to ride on it. And that's just another way to say this. That's how this big train is that California is too long. It's not like there's a lot of intercity business or something between the Bay Area and Los Angeles that isn't perfectly well served by just cars. There was also some company that for a while, I don't know if they're still doing it or not, had overnight buses from LA to San Francisco and back that were intended for like basically business travelers, like nice buses. I don't know. That seems like obviously a much better solution than some super expensive train. Politicians, they like to have their name on infrastructure. The Eric G. Strauss honorary hyperspeed subway link. It covers 2.3 miles and costs $43 billion. And nobody rides it because it turns out there was an oversight in the design of it and it smells bad all the time. I will tell you for sure, Putty Cat, that California is by far the only place to have ridiculous mega project butt fuckery. It's like when you tell people to spend money that's not their own, they go crazy. Nobody would spend their own money on that shit. For our politicians, they get elected and they're like, finally, I have a mandate to do stuff with other people's money and no accountability. Thank God. Let's start spending. Oops, not that one, this one. There we go. Who knows why? There are plenty of people who think that that somehow government spending is inherently good, that it helps poor people or something.
Hi, Heather P.
I mean, those people are obviously crazy, right? Like, who would, I don't know. Obviously, they have, or they, I don't know if they're crazy, they just haven't thought about it at all or something, because it doesn't make any sense. This idea that government spending helps the poor. Like, it's INFP I typed today. I didn't even bother to correct him, but he was complaining about Trump and was saying, we just need a government that really works to make everybody's lives better or something like that. No, that's a good way to make everybody's lives worse. No, it was rather more expensive than that. It's like $270 or something. Of course, you couldn't see what's inside the bags. I guess we got some expensive stuff like, well, we got a lot of drinks, but I guess that's not that expensive. We didn't get non-alcoholic beer. We got white wine that was like $9. We got a bigish jug of oil that costs a fair amount. Well, we got paper towels and toilet paper that costs a lot. I don't know. We got a variety of shit. It was about the same as normal, but as far as cost, but it seems like we got less stuff, but we got the more expensive stuff, maybe. Hi, Bobby S. My day is going fine. Thank you for asking.
Where would you like the vegetable oil?
Oh, that goes right here. Next to this. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, it doesn't go there. It doesn't go there after all. Okay, well, you know what? It goes right here. Okay, good. Now, we've gotten that taken care of. Next order of business. Take out the trash. It's time to take out the trash. When I see scumbags like you dealing drugs in my neighborhood, I say it's time to take out the trash. Won't somebody please think of the children? Alright, so I got one trash bag here. I'm going to try to put these little extra trashes in here as well. In you go. There. So that's a full bag of trash. I might need to go get the other trash can from the other house because I think I've got all 3 trash cans filled up. Yeah, I do know how to handle the refuse. I eat trash like you for breakfast. You eat trash for breakfast? Yes. Trash like you. Scumbags. Real lowlifes. And how do we taste? Like trash. Okay, cool. My guess is you're a raccoon. How many guesses do I have? Alright, there's one trash I took out. Do you think that means I'm done taking out the trash? You don't know what it's like to be a real trash taker outer. I'm a regular garbage man, yeah? Because we've got another trash over here that we can take out. And if I don't have room in the trash cans, I will just set it down there, and then we'll have to, unfortunately, go to the other house to get the other trash can that I took over there. Because unfortunately, last Sunday, somebody forgot to take something up to the street. If you guessed it was Eric, you got the first part right. If you guessed it was trash, you got the second part right. And ergo, last week's trash is still filling up this week's trash cans. Uh-oh, trouble. Did I have a hot date earlier? Yeah, I had a hot date to the supermarket where we got groceries. I guess it does look kind of nice from your perspective, but actually I'm wearing these shorts over these pants and they're kind of thrown together in some sense. I don't know. I did actually change my shirt before I left the house because I thought the previous shirt didn't go with the hat very well. A la mode. I actually did 2 typing sessions today. One of whom said, "Go ahead and publish." The other one was an INFP. We had a really long conversation because, INFPs, INTPs, they like the idea of really talking something out indefinitely. What do you mean? When's it time to end discussion time? Discussion time never ends. We never transition from discussing to action. No, they didn't publish. But he said he was gonna think he like this happens a lot with INFPs. They tell me they want time to think about it because they're deliberating with their feelings and you feel out how they will feel about this thing being public, Which reminds me, I need to share that with him. And sometimes they email me back and say, "Go ahead and publish it." And sometimes I even remember. Share. Today we're going to talk about sharing. If you're not sharing, you need to change it up, Mr. or Missy, because sharing is the new selfish. Selfish is now passé. It's all about sharing these days. Oh, for goodness sakes. This one. Wait. Is it this one? Yes? Did I get the right one? Yes, I did. Okay. Send. All right, good job reminding me to do that. Whoever reminded me. No, absolutely not. You're the sharing people. I'm the one being shared with. I'm not sharing at all. Sharing is what I'm teaching you to do. Okay? If you don't want to share your toys, food, and drinks, then you shouldn't have come to this sharing party. Your spouse? No. Definitely not my spouse. Nobody can have my spouse but me. Because I am very possessive of her. The world's lucky I even let them look at her. DJ Sonny and Cher. Um, no, I'm not Sonny and Cher, Pretty Cat. I'm TV's Don Knotts. But Andy got the salty moisture. TV's Don Knotts. If you like salty, salty moisture, then you'll like loving times with me. What are you looking at?
Looks crowded over on that side of the counter. I don't know why though.
Oh, well, because we got an empty right here. Bunch of stuff, yeah. We got this. Where did I leave my coffee though? It's in my hand. How dumb.
I'm glad it's in your hands.
That was really dumb of me. My coffee was in my hand the whole time. I mean, who's gonna look there? Nobody's gonna look there. That's not an obvious place to find your coffee. That's like one of the last places I'd look is in my hand. Because if I think I've lost something, obviously it's not in my hand. Yet here it was. Playing an early April Fool's Day joke on me. You scoundrel. It's rather mild this evening. It's been colder than this lately, but right now it's rather mild. I need to go get a lighter. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. This is a lighter. This is a cigarette. Those two are fighters. And that guy chews Nicorette. Okay, we're outside now. And that's what we're going to do is clean out the cat box. My 3 tasks that I had on the list here were bring in the groceries, take out the trash, and clean out the cat box. We're already on number 3. That's pretty good, huh? I'm like a real accomplished stuff kind of guy. Oh, you got shit done? Just I put it on a list, just check it out. Bam, 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 handled. Done. No problem. I'm the doer of things. Nary shall a task be procrastinated upon by me, because I love getting shit done. If only that were true. If only it were. Well, all it takes is a little get up and get 'em. I don't have any get up and get 'em, stereotypical old black fellow. Wow, Mr. Strauss, I believe you got a little bit more magic in you than you think. Well, thanks, old timey. That is your name, is it? Well, you can call me whatever you want, Mr. Strauss. All right, then, old timey. Yeah. I just been sitting out here on the porch playing the blues. You are aware, aren't you, that you were kind of enacting a stereotypical old-timey, like Negro in the old-timey sense? Well, I ain't never hear nothing more what you're talking about, Miss Dad. What are you talking about? Well, just like if I were to be doing that, it would be racist, You can't. I never hear you do nothing that's no racist stuff. Okay, well, I'm just saying, it's a little bit It's a little bit borderline. Maybe you should. Ain't nothing wrong with a little joking around, is there? Ain't nothing wrong with a little joking around at all. No. Thanks for that, old timey. Yeah, little old country boy, just young and in my teens. I don't gamble, drink, or swear. Here we go. Let's scoop up some poop. Scoop up some poop with a happy juke. Poopity boop. There's actually nothing in here. I guess they just went outside today or something. It was a nice day. I can understand why they go in the bathroom outside. Hasn't been stepped in at all since I poured the new sand in. I could see that the new sand still was unmixed around until I just squished it around a little bit. Or maybe they're just both constipated. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't have all the answers to all the questions. Just all the answers to most of the questions. Hey bro, how are you? Pedro Henriquez here, everyone. He's saying hey bro to me, but he wants me to extend that hey bro to all of you as well. Give me an American green card and we'll do anything you want. I don't want you to do anything. I don't have any American green cards. I'm not the immigration department. The Department of Immigration and Naturalization, is that what it's called? DNS Services, yeah. Hi, Luke Dean. Who else we got here? And Francois Polonini de Vignier. Are you of my generation? I'm a composer. I'm 53 years old. I don't know if I'm your generation or not. What do you compose? Like classical music or what? I'm the failure of things? That's quite an epic title. You didn't fail in titling yourself there. I am the failure of things. Bring me your successful project. I will fuck it up. Bring me your train running on time. I shall derail it. Unless, of course, I'm trying to, in which case I'll fail that as well. It sounds like you need a little bit of a self-esteem boost. Have you tried meth? It gives you an inflated sense of self-importance. Oh, the composer, I see. I don't think that's what she means. I think she means she creates compositions, probably musical compositions. What about this? A comic strip. Where there's a man standing next to a bicycle pump. And another person walks up to him and says, "Nice pump there, sir." And the first guy says, "Did you call me a cum dumpster?" And the second guy says, "No, I said nice pump, sir." And the first guy says, "Oh, that's not my pump." What do you think? What do you think about that comic strip? Naturally, the joke came to me as I was trying to think of rhymes for cum dumpster. Nice pump there, sir. And the guy says, "Did you just call me a cum dumpster?" And he says, "No." I said, "Nice pump there, sir." Are you talking about my dick? No, I'm talking about that pump right there. Oh, that's not my pump. That's the end of the comic strip. You could have that extra thing in there or not, you know? I say no. Let's just keep it a little more NI than that. Oh, that's not mine. I'm just standing next to it. And everybody laughs with hilarity. Oh, he was just standing next to it. Oh. And Eric wins the Comic Strip Maker of the Year award. Awarded each year to the #1 comic strip maker ever. I can't go in through the garage because the inside door is locked. So I'll have to go back in through this way. Boy, oh boy, did we accomplish a lot. Who's feeling tired and shagged out following a prolonged squall? I could say I cleaned the cat litter box because even though I didn't clean the cat litter box, I would have had there been anything dirty in it. So I went there and I did a check, you know.
You did a lot of things today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some ESTJs have begun calling me asking me for advice on how to be so efficient. I say, dream on, suckers. You're never going to create as many impacts as me. Oh, yeah, I've had meth plenty of times. Jay Turnbull. I used to be a meth addict. I guess you call it that. I don't know if I was rude. I guess I was addicted to it. It's not like bad withdrawals like from other drugs, though. It just makes you go to sleep when you stop taking it. Did you like my joke? It's inspired by the frog joke from Norm Macdonald.
Oh, I like that.
You know, the frog joke. Norm Macdonald's frog joke is a pun on knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. It's a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the frog a loan. It's the punchline to his joke. I'm going to eat my second one of these. You going to eat any of these?
I'll have one.
Those are both yours, is my point.
Okay.
I don't understand any of this. You don't understand any of what? Did you understand my joke? The deal for real, the deal for real? It's a pretty straightforward joke. That doesn't mean it's not fantastic. Grandpa, go sleep. You're not making any sense. Well, I wish that were the case. Unfortunately, it seems you've got a sense problem, sense-making problem. Because I'm making perfectly good sense. If you can't understand what I'm saying, then you got some sort of processing disability. I don't know. Besides, you can't expect me to go to sleep before I eat my edibles, can you?
I think that's a new one, which is fun.
Go to sleep's not, but I mean, It's much more common to hear either somebody come get their grandpa who's off his meds, or I've heard go sleep grandpa, I think, a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Hi, Kitty. Y'all are bots. I'm not a bot. How about you, heroin Dragona? That's fine. So you just be hungry then. Ah. Well, you guys did it. You helped me successfully complete all 3 tasks on my list. And that's one thing nobody can ever take away from you. That's true for you forever. Yeah, Caroline, that would seem to be some pretty unconscious NI there, right? If you explain to the person that the the dog is named Barky, the cat is named Meowie, and the bird is named Tweetsy, and you get that wrong and say, so the mouse is named Tweetsy, well, then you're clearly not understanding that there's a pattern here. He looks like a character from the Western movies, maybe a sheriff named John Sharp or Abe Smithson. My name, if you're talking about me, my name is neither John Sharp nor Abe Smithson. But I do have an Old West name. It's 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 Billy Buck Pistol Whip. Billy Buck Pistol Whip is my Western name. And I'm the rootinest, tootinest, westernest gangster in all of the Old West. But, fun friends gang style gangster. Where instead of being criminal, you're just fun friends. Buckthorn McGregor. That's a good name. That's a good name for Old West, your Old West name. You could also choose to be an Indian if you want in the Old West. You don't have to be a cowboy. And my Indian name, to figure out your Indian name, you have to pick a number, an animal, and a verb. So, like, 3 bears sleeping. 3 bears sleeping is an Indian name, possibly. Or 7 moons setting. 7 crescent moons fisting your mom. So, Mom's finally, she's completely lost it. I came home today and the moon was fisting her, right there in the living room, both holes concurrently. As you know, probably the moon has massive fists. That's why I have run an intervention to get Mom to enter anal wreckage anonymous. 27 ferrets wild weasel war dancing. Okay, that's a long name you got there. Yeah, it's based off the classic Indian name. Well, maybe you've heard this joke, maybe not. I'll just tell you the joke in case you haven't heard it. So one day there's some Native Americans in the olden days before the white man came to these lands, and one day a young brave approached an elder of his tribe. He said, "Three eagles soaring, how is it we choose the names for our young papoose?" And he says, "Well, when squaw give birth, brave father walk outside, and what he see, that's what the name of the baby is. Why do you ask, two dogs fucking?" So anyway, that's an old joke that I remember from a long time ago. I don't know who made it up. I didn't make it up. But that's why I'm saying that's how you make an Indian name is you pick a number and an animal and a verb. But it's because of that joke. Why do turds suddenly appear every time you are near? I think it's 'cause you're always pooping on my furniture. On the days that you come by, I put that plastic on the couch and you. All right, it's finally ready for us to relax. When squaws give birth could be the name of a band or song. You're right, that's not a bad band name or song name. You know what else is a great band name, I think? The Washington Redskins.
I like that.
Yeah. Or you could just put your band name together. This would work especially well if if the band comprises only white people. Of like old terms that used to be okay but aren't anymore, like Oriental and Negro. And of course, it'd be something like, "I'm just an Oriental Negro, Mongoloid." But, I think we can all enjoy old timey Negroes absurdity, It's better to enjoy the absurdity of stuff like that than to empower it by thinking it's a super big deal. Hi, Poppy. I was saying hi, Poppy today in the shower. Hi, Poppy. Cuidado. INFP I typed today. He's attending Berkeley, and he's from LA. Just like my former student Jeffrey.
I was just thinking
So I told him, like, hey, I know somebody goes there. Maybe you do. Like, obviously,
that.
he Berkeley's enormous. I need to get another jar of weed. That jar of weed was very fluffy because it wasn't manicured, so we burned through it pretty quick. All right, jar of weed aficionados. I love jars of weed. You love jars of weed. Fellas will stand in line. What are they standing in line for? Is she some kind of whore? Is there a glory hole involved? She's just 16 years old, for God's sake. I am 16, going on 17. Well, then maybe you ought to put your sexuality back for a couple years, lady. No, the Wowza was actually just a few tasks before bed, but I thought that's not going to interest anybody if I just say before bed, but just a few tasks before Wowza. Now, then people are going to look into that and say, "What's the Wowza? What's this? What's all this all about over here?" I was not lying because I am going to find bed to be a Wowza experience tonight, I think. I see. So I don't think I'm going to be streaming for a whole lot longer, but I will see what's going on over here and okay, this is just in 10 minutes. Okay, well, I'll play that one. An $11 tournament. And this time for the tournament, like, I actually entered a tournament earlier because I forgot about my what's it called? Oh yeah, my I forgot that I had a typing session after the meeting with Rachel's family. So I was playing poker, the tournament throughout the meeting with Rachel's family, which they couldn't tell what I was doing. Uh, and I was doing very well, and then I realized, oh shit, I got this typing session. I can't play poker while I'm typing somebody. So I had to just go all in, and bust out because I had forgotten that it had something interfering with my schedule, so I couldn't play it out. That's pretty unfortunate, but that's life in the big city, and I live in the big city. You cook literally and metaphorically. Was the family meeting about a vacation? No, it included me and Rachel, Rachel's sister Kat, and her boyfriend Charlie, and Rachel's brother um, Anthony, and his wife
Victoria.
Victoria. Thank you.
You're
presumably named after the former queen of the British Empire, Queen Victoria. Could be named after her. Could be named after Victoria Jackson, former SNL lady, who apparently is kind of like on the outs with the SNL community because she's conservative. That's what she says. Anyway.
Yeah.
What was her name? Victoria Jackson from the SNL. Is that her last name?
Okay.
Yeah, she's like this blonde girl who plays kind of a ditz all the time. It was back in the day.
I mean, I sort of know the name. Was she at the 50th?
That's right. I'm guessing no because
Mm.
uh, I read an article before about a different maybe anniversary show or something like that, and her not being invited, and her thinking anyway that it's because of her politics.
Oh, interesting.
But I don't know if that's correct or not. Does she go by Victoria, or will she sometimes be called Vicky?
I mean, Anthony calls her Vicky, but she introduced herself as Victoria to me, so I always call her Victoria. You know, like she already told me how to say her name, so I don't know. Yeah, I call her Victoria, but Anthony calls her Vicky.
And I call her Mrs. Lapalosa.
Yeah, she is that.
Excuse me, Mrs. Lapalosa. And your mom can't really answer to that anymore. I would say she's Ms. Lapalosa now,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
she's divorced.
yeah.
Even though she kept the name, it doesn't mean she can keep the Mrs. part.
Sure.
Because your mom ain't no Mrs. no more. She's hot property on the dating scene. There's a lot of people who, in where she lives in South Carolina, who want a older woman to toxically boss them around all the time. So, she gets a lot of matches.
Yeah.
Anyway, she seemed to be happy as a cat in the canary's cage. Is that what it says? Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
She was just, look at my brood. So I guess I should feel happy that we are fully included in everything. Hasn't always been that way.
It's true.
I'm I'm no longer persona non grata.
No, you're not. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. His family is important, even if your mom is, even if yours has some problematic elements to it. But
Sure.
family, nevertheless, is very important. I don't believe in sphericals. That's the answer to my joke. What's a flat earther's favorite Motown song? He is an expert in car stuff, Caroline, but he's also an expert at belly aching. I've already told him you can just stop with all the Eeyore shit. I just don't believe in sphericals, gee. I like how they say, oh yeah, like Earth is just a magic marble floating in the middle of empty space. I mean, whatever your model is equally magic. Like, what would a flat thing be less magic than a globe? There's no reason. The only thing he got is bad luck. Well, then don't gamble. That won't work out well if you have bad luck. One of those things is contingent on good luck. However, loving oneself and respecting oneself and speaking highly of oneself is not reserved to any special population at all. We just haven't made contact with other civilizations out there. I mean, what other civilizations? As far as we can tell, there's no other intelligent life in the universe. Caroline feels frustration. We like primitive, uncontacted peoples than aliens think. No, I mean, biological, intelligent creatures, they can't meaningfully travel all the way from some planet in some solar system far away to our planet as though like it is in TV shows. It doesn't work like that, you know? You don't know what love is? Well, from what I understand, it's it's the opposite of hate. We cannot, not with our tech where it is. Why can they, G? Why can they? Why do you assume that we're not the most advanced culture, advanced society in the universe? Why must it be the case that more advanced creatures have mad elsewhere? Because the thing is, what's most likely to be the case is that there's either a decent number of intelligent civilizations out there, either the ruins of such and or ones currently thriving, or we're the only one. It's unlikely we're one of just a couple. No, I'm just considering. Okay, goodbye. I'm considering all the possible things, possible realities. Right, the permutations are there are lots of other intelligent life out there. That we're the only intelligent life, or that we're one of just a little bit of intelligent life. So the thing is, it's true that we shouldn't expect to necessarily detect other intelligent life forms because they might not communicate with the same kind of technology that we do and stuff like that. But regardless of that, it is the case that we've yet to encounter anything that was um, that's indisputably the creation of some intelligence elsewhere. We've yet to encounter anything. So I find it increasingly likely, since we've been doing this radio satellite shit with SETI and for decades now, that for reasons we don't understand at all yet, that we're alone in the universe. I think that's just as plausible. Well, I mean, the thing is, Funny and Insightful says, we are not the most advanced culture because we have not reconciled the differences of race and religion and haven't unified humanity yet. Can we do it? Yes. Will we? No. Well, I mean, but to be the most advanced culture, you don't have to be advanced. You just have to be more advanced than anybody else. And to be advanced, you don't have to be perfect either. Most of us, I think, have resolved those problems, right? Like you and I, Funny and Insightful, presumably, we don't we don't have problematic relationships with race and religion. So, as a matter of fact, it's not can we do anything, right? Can you do it? Sure. Can I do it? Sure. The thing is, you're never going to get perfection. You're always going to get a little bit of rat turds in your food. No, Caroline, you weren't going to get a timeout. That's it. That would be shocking if Caroline got a timeout. G is using the conspiracy that they're withholding info from us is simply making an argument unfalsifiable, I might argue. Well, it doesn't. It functions only as special pleading fallacy if you're explaining away something with that, and if you're not explaining away something with that, then it's not relevant. You know, just because even if there is an effort to suppress information about a certain thing, that doesn't mean that that effort is going to be successful in all instances. And uh, one might say, well, I mean, but instead of just suppressing it, making it not be out there anymore, they might just surround it with bullshit so you can't tell what's true and what's not. Okay, well, that's true, but they might. That's not, that doesn't comprise a good reason to believe um, aliens have visited Earth in spaceships. I don't think that's happened. I think it's a silly notion because there's not much we can hang our hat on, but Einsteinian speed limits seem to be one such thing. And no, there's no such thing as wormholes and shit like that because it's not conceivable to have technology that is using enough power to generate a wormhole without that and still have their ship be unaffected by it, right? It's like nothing can make it through a wormhole in one piece. And it would take the power of like a whole sun, redirected in purposeful ways, even theoretically, to make such a thing. There's no there's no good reason to think such a thing exists as a means of travel because it's like saying if you rip a big enough hole in the earth, let's like say an asteroid comes and punches a big enough hole in it, eventually you get down to molten lava. That doesn't mean now you can swim your way to the other side of the earth. It'll burn you up. It's molten lava. No matter how heat resistant you are, you can't live in molten lava. Well, I mean, my point would be funny, insightful, if in fact, um, if in fact we're looking at option one, which is there are many, many different intelligent life forms out there, and if in fact it's possible for this technology to exist, and if in fact we are just the latest in a long succession of intelligent species that began, reached their apex, and then eventually fizzled, then why haven't we seen this already? In other words, then we should see a lot of traffic. Now, if in fact it's just a few intelligent life forms, then we're burdened with the question of why is it just a few? Um, and so the thing is, if in fact that technology were feasible, given the age of the universe, you'd expect some civilizations to have, if there are lots of them, you expect it to be have been realized lots of times, and then at that point, there's no reason for a race of a species of creatures to die out because they can easily enough travel to another planet that has an equivalent kind of life environment for themselves. Final call.
Mm-hmm.
Check. Do I win? I would like to win. I do. Hooray.
Yeah.
I'm the winner, everybody.
Congratulations.
Thanks, darling. They do, Caroline. That's very high level knowledge in some sense. So the idea is that the other side of a black hole is a white hole, right? But if we have black holes that go to white holes, why don't we have white holes on this side? Is it only you can only go one direction? God gosh darn you, Mr. All-In. Because we expect life forms to look like and reconcile with the senses humans have. What if they can be seen only with the senses humans don't have? Well, then they're non-falsifiable, right? You're just saying um, we we should assume that it's more likely that they exist because it might be that contraindications of existence are explained away by qualities of the thing that make it impossible for us to observe them. But then there's it's like Winston's mom said, just making it unfalsifiable, and you're not doing anything really except saying let's keep open possibility, etc., which is fine, I guess. But I'm not saying it's impossible that there's alien life, but I do think it's functionally impossible that it have spacecraft that can avoid the light speed issue and the time dilation issue that goes along with near light speed travel. Hello, sir. Do you like rock music 1980? I like that sentence. I like that sentence a lot. Do you like rock music 1980? Do you like rock music?
That's a good one.
I don't think I like rock music 1980, but maybe I do. What about you? Do you like rock music 1980? Bring on Devo. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Meow, 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 meow. You must whip it. So infrared is not just a thing because humans can't recognize. People didn't know it existed until we developed a way to figure out to notice it. Right. Well, sure, but the thing is, what you need to know is what humans were aware of was that there was a spectrum here, and they were aware of areas yet unexplored. So there were areas of the spectrum that they hadn't figured out a way to see what's broadcasting there, but they still understood that there was a spectrum and that there were blank areas of the map to fill in. And the spectrum comprises the entirety of kinds of electromagnetic radiation. You know, must be nice having so much free time. I was quite busy today, actually. No, I'm not on welfare. Thanks though for the. What about you? I don't think there even is welfare anymore. I don't think you can get welfare. I don't even look particularly hobo-ish this evening. Sometimes I do. And when I do, of course, it's a misleading appearance of mine. I'm not, in fact, a hobo. Uh, oh, is it sad? Why are you so sad, Tom? Are you very sensitive? Are you an HSP, a highly sensitive person?
Is it because of your autism?
Yeah, are you neurodivergent? Is it because of your autism? No, don't. It says, Mom, I'm mixing it up with tard face. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't mean to be micromanage you. I'm sorry. I was just getting started with Captain America there. Yeah, they have it. I'm not trying to bust chops. Yeah, well, you know, in that case, I just like that's the sort of thing. You're certainly entitled to that opinion. Obviously, he's not. He doesn't really have that opinion. He's just trying to find a nerve to trigger. But if he did really have that opinion, then he'd certainly be entitled to it. And he's entitled to it regardless. I don't know. He didn't even like. He was barely warming up. I suspect he'll give us good cause to time out at some point if he's still around.
I took that global fact test again and I got a different answer.
Oh yeah, what did you get this time?
So I got RCUAI.
Okay, well, what does the R stand for?
Observed, I think.
Okay. Well, as like it doesn't matter if the description of you is accurate or not. The mechanism by which it was attained is still fundamentally flawed and faulty. There's no good to be learned from Big Five because you don't have attributes like they claim to be measuring. People don't have those attributes. It's just metaphor. But if you would like to share with us what your test results look like, go for it.
I want to see which one you think was more me. Okay, so RCUAI, avoidant, often late, patient, rarely prepared, non-aggressive, slow to judge others, withdrawn, unconcerned with image, relaxed, avoids crowds, easygoing, not demanding, low maintenance, unambitious, not domineering, private, thinks before acting, concerned with the feelings of others, not wild and crazy, not controlling, does not like to show anger, hard to offend, dislikes the spotlight, uninterested in leading, not competitive, overly nice, not physically affectionate with most people, not bothered by disorder, level emotions, does not second guess self, agnostic at atheistic tendencies, not picky about food, not relationship obsessed, unproductive, unimposing, plain in appearance, disorganized, loner, low energy level, very.
Okay, how is your appearance part of your personality? And you're certainly not plain in appearance.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I mean, I don't know what they mean by that exactly. They mean like you wear plain clothes, or
Yeah, I would think so.
okay, well, I mean, some of the things are accurate, and some of the things aren't. But remember that all that test is doing is saying you give me words to describe you, and then I'll run some sort of process, and I'll give you back words that also describe you. So it's like if if you tell me you're excitable and fun loving and dynamic, then I'm going to tell you back that you are easily agitated, that you really like enjoyable times a lot, etc. See, that's all. You
Battery.
can't. Well, what's going on with your plug? Is it not plugged in?
Oh, it's not on.
Thanks.
There you go.
So that's why it's kind of like you're going to get different answers if you put in different words, because that's all it's doing. That's all. That's the only way in which it validates itself.
It like the only thing that changed was the last letter. It went from I don't know what N stands for, but I means inquisitive. And I think I'm more inquisitive than not.
Yeah. I do think you're inquisitive for sure. The other one says you're not inquisitive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, well, you're like you're constantly doing things like that.
Right?
That's a
Yeah.
very inquisitive thing to do.
Yeah.
I need to have another antacid pill.
Hi, everybody. So, yeah, that's my RCUAI is my Global 5 test. Second time taking it. And this one, I think, gets my last letter right. I like the jobs that that are disfavored for me because I think it's accurate. Executive definitely would never want to be an executive. Manager would definitely never want to be a manager. Fashion designer, I'm pretty plain in fashion. Give me like a nice pair of jeans and like a good top and I'm fine. Fashion editor, stylist, office administrator, did that. Executive assistant, businessman, interior slash designer slash decorator. It's true. Sales manager, business manager, real estate agent, administrative assistant, office assistant, personal assistant, business administrator, business consultant.
Yeah, I don't think you want any of those jobs or any other jobs.
No, I don't.
So they could list infinite jobs there, and they would get it right.
Well, they list astronaut, you know. I mean, it says it online. It's got to be true. I got to go for it.
It says you should be an astronaut.
Yeah.
An astronaut.
Yeah,
Wow.
an astronaut. Hell no. I don't even like being in airplanes. Forget about a tight quartered astronaut thing. I do not want to be an astronaut.
I don't know what just happened to type people.
I was talking about a quiz that I took and the result that I got. Because it had changed and I wanted to know which one was more accurate. I believe that this one's more accurate. The other one was like talking about how like I wanted it to I could be I work with animals and stuff and uh like I love animals, but I don't think I could be a zookeeper.
What about a rodeo rider?
No way.
I don't think you like that. What about like a swim with the dolphins coordinator?
Apparently dolphins are assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe not. I wouldn't want to get humped by or aggressively attacked by one.
Wow.
It's on similar minds. It's the big globe. It's the Global 5 60-word test.
Boo. Why do I always lose with ace king? I get beat.
Hold on, I'll link it. Personality tests. Word test. Copy. I'm interested in what you get, Winston's mom, if you take it. Farts happen. Are you gonna take the test, Caroline? It's pretty quick since it's just like word and association. I think it's fast anyway.
Okay, so I'm inclined to stop streaming. I don't know if you want to stream or not.
I just got it like started.
All right. Well, why don't you take it to the other room?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Thanks.
Someone take it. Someone take it and we can talk about it. Thank you, Ryan B. I bet your head is lovely too. Eric, your head is lovely.
Thanks. I recently got it polished.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, it's not just polishing it. They also fill in any divots with a putty, bone putty.
Oh, bone putty.
No, but I have to make my skull as flat and smooth as possible. They said there's a lot of bumps and divots and stuff in your skull. Now it's a perfect sphere.
Do you see that as the future of plastic surgery?
Um, I don't know. Yes, but probably not for a couple thousand years because I'm that far ahead of the curve.
You are, though.
Yeah.
You are. No, I feel bad now, Caroline. If it's only okay, fine, like, and you don't really want to do it, you feel peer pressured by me, don't take it.
Yeah, Caroline. You don't get to take it. All right? That test isn't for you. It's for people who want to take it. People who don't want to take it, you can just get out of that test. You want some weed to take with you or something? Is that what you're saying?
I put.
Here. Put some more in there for you. There you go.
Thank you. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
What Winnie the Pooh
Give me
character?
this and this.
Thanks.
I'll carry this thing and plug it in for you. Okay, fold. God damn it. All right, let's go. I'm sitting out right now anyway. I'll get this. You got this? Thank you. All right, there you go.
Thanks.
And you can use the lift up and down thing on the neck of it, right? If you so.
Okay,
You
sounds
need it
good.
taller.
Yeah. No, neither of us are gay. We're only gay as in happy. I really hope I didn't bully Caroline to take it. Hey Kamoto, how's it going? The deal for real. This is Kamoto. He's an ISTJ. Okay. All right. So like when I'm like stoic faced, does my mouth go down? So like does it look like I'm sad? Like when I'm just like stoic face, like not like moving? What does it look like? Cool, Kamoto. Whenever it works for you, let us know. How's that going, studying electricity? thanks, Winston's mom. Thank you for verifying that, because I always thought that about my lips, and then I like read this thing about lip reading, like face reading, and like the downturned lips look like mine, and I was like, oh, maybe I don't have it curl up at the ends. I don't know. I don't know if stoicism aligns most closely with. That's a good question. I think most of it might be in your eyes reach till they are not fully open and have your stomach face. It might be perceived as sad. However, when your eyes are fully open, you look interested or happy. I'm glad of that. Oh, our friend Lou, who's another INFJ, got that. Or no, she got an N at the end. Awesome. I really want to be able to safely understand, fix, repair, upgrade everything in a home. I knew I would have been independently fixing AC for Al if I knew electronics. It's difficult, intense. Is it? See, you're no moron. The deal for real. You know where it's at with work. Physics is awesome. I feel like I would bomb physics. And that's not me just trying to be humble. It's like I didn't do well in chemistry, so I felt like I wouldn't do good in physics. Okay, I want to read um I want to read our I want to recount our lines. ROALI. RO. Where the heck is it? Why can't I find it? RO. Are you a RLOAI? Wait, why is I can't find it. RLOAI. Cool. Do you mind me reading out the type? Just so you know, like these like words are associated with RLOAI are like not for everyone. No, I am definitely not Diddy's Snow Bunny. Engineering seems interesting. Yeah, so Caroline, do you mind if I like read what it says? You can like tell me if you think it resonates with you. Ooh, so you could be, yeah, like some of the stuff I feel like doesn't, like it says mine that I'm like uh, most likely to be atheist. But I'm Christian. Okay. RLOAI. I wish I knew. I think it's reserved, limbic, organized, affectionate, and inquisitive. So it's 3.1% of women, 2.3% of men. Withdrawn loner, not wild and crazy, does not like the spotlight, worrying, crowd averse, afraid to draw attention to self, easily hurt, fearful, prone to physical fitness, fears mistakes, prone to health problems, hard to get to know, risk averse, unable to speak up for self, becomes overwhelmed by events, not self confident, depressed, embarrassed by praise, prefers organized to unpredictable, apprehensive about new encounters, not good at telling jokes, easily intimidated, quiet around strangers, socially unskilled, easily offended, avoids being a bother to anyone, anxious, plays it safe, not spontaneous, some attraction to things associated with sadness, easily discouraged, apologetic, private, requires a lot of time alone to recharge, self-loathing, avoidance, second guesses self, low self and low energy level, values solitude, not physically affectionate with most people, not competitive, lonely, hesitant, thinks before acting, not aggressive, not aggressive, very clean, feels unattractive, stressed, proper, values, rules, and regulations plain, avoids small talk, resigned. Disfavored careers: entertainer, movie star, bar owner, athlete, rock star, model, entertainment industry, record producer, fashion industry, salesman, radio broadcaster, radio DJ, sales manager, comedian, race car driver, bartender, marketing manager, advertising, sports management, business manager, broadcasting, actor. That he's a good person. But I'm married, so that is off the table. Good morning, happy weekend from Munich, Germany. Happy weekend to you, the world of Ragus. I share this channel with my husband, Eric. He was on before, but he's done streaming. And then, of course, like I get started. I don't know. I don't know what type Marcus Aurelius was. Similar, yeah, similar. like not liking the spotlight, feeling plain. Um, I'll read mine if you'd like to hear mine. So, okay, I'm going to read my type, which is RCUAI. Reserved. I don't know what the C means. Like unorganized. Something like that. Affirming. Affectionate, and inquisitive. Yeah, okay. So, like, reading this and knowing, like, thinking that, like, let's think for Jordan Peterson to be an ENTJ. How would Jordan Peterson think about this kind of person, the RCUAI person? So, according to this test, I am avoidant, often late, patient, rarely prepared, non-aggressive, slow to judge others, withdrawn, unconcerned with image, relaxed, avoids crowds, easygoing, not demanding, low maintenance, unambitious, not domineering, private, thinks before acting, concerned with the feelings of others, not wild and crazy, not controlling, does not like to show anger, hard to offend, dislikes the spotlight, uninterested in leading, not competitive, overly nice, not physically affectionate with most people, not bothered by disorder, level emotions, does not second guess self, agnostic slash atheist, atheist, atheistic tendencies, not picky about food, not relationship obsessed. I disagree with that. Unproductive, unimposing, plain in appearance, disorganized, loner, low energy level, very curious, uninterested in prestige slash fame, not superficial, likes difficult reading material, does not get worked up about most things, fearless, that's not true, um flexible, trusting, does not stick to plans, easily distracted, interested in science, unconcerned that people have trouble reading them, a good loser, modest, not swayed by emotions. I'm reading this result I got from a test. The global 5 type descriptions. I'm a RCUAI. My worst jobs are executive, manager, fashion designer, fashion editor, stylist, office administrator, executive assistant, businessman, interior designer slash decorator, sales manager, business manager, real estate agent, administrative assistant, office assistant, personal assistant, business administrator, business consultant. So, It's a test using Big Five. So, what would Jordan Peterson say about that kind of person? I feel like he would think that person's a loser, in my humble opinion. What do I know? I'm just a RCUAI. I feel like he would go tell me to go clean my room. But I'd rather live stream. I was talking to ChatGPT about RCUAI and like different jobs for an RCUAI. Social sciences came up like a lot, and I did well in my sociology classes. I should write again. Where'd everyone go? Yeah, but see, it gets a lot of stuff wrong, honestly, Caroline. Like, Eric's is not good either. It doesn't describe him well at all. Eric is playing poker. Sorry, Jay Tumble. I understand that, but he doesn't want to live stream right now. Cool, Winston's mom. Me too. So like, okay, Eric got SLUEI, right? And it says prone to addiction, I think. Yeah, this is him. Prone to addiction, often late, does not think things work out the best for the best. Impatient, discontent, negative, opinionated, acts without thinking, preoccupied with self, easily frustrated, not that interested in others, acts at the expense of others. Like, that's like terrible. No, I'm not single, I'm married. So, like, his is really not like put in a positive light at all. But his like disfavored careers are make total sense, right? For his type, SLUEI, childcare worker, nurse, office worker, administrative support, office manager, sports management, medical assistant, executive assistant, pediatric nurse, secretary, accountant, athletic trainer, physician assistant, personal assistant, early childhood educator. Like, yeah, no. Hold on, let me see if I can. Hmm. Ooh. RCOAI. RCOAI. Not relationship obsessed, withdrawn, risk averse, not wild and crazy, tones down, thinks before acting, fearless, peaceful, does not like to be the center of attention, quiet, relaxed, level emotions, averse to crowds, unadventurous, punctual, non aggressive, interested in science, patient, not easily deterred, loner, good at saving money, private, values solitude, avoids unnecessary interaction, not spontaneous, avoids small talk, positive, not overly expressive of emotions, lower energy level, calm in crisis, always know why they do things, theistic tendencies, non agnostic, predictable, analytical, optimistic, not prone to jealousy, not prone to addiction, not preoccupied with appearance, unswayed by emotions, deeply moved by the misfortune of others, usually happy, influenced more by self by this by the mis, mi, where am I by the self than others, influenced more by the self than others, true to themselves in all circumstances, modest, finishes most things they start, always prepared, and competent, not incompetent, competent, focused, more responsible than pleasure seeking, socially unskilled, realistic, planner, not physically affectionate with most people, self confident. Sounds good to me, Winston's mom. Ooh, and it doesn't. Oh, you're. There's a lot for your disfavored career. Oh no, never mind. To see disfavored careers: entertainer, fashion industry, stylist, movie star, rock star, fashion editor, model, television industry, fashion merchandiser, actor, hairstylist, fashion designer, performer, radio DJ, entertainment industry, radio DJ. They said that first. They did that twice. Bar owner, bartender. Yeah. I don't see you as like any of those things. Yeah. Oh, big five. That's like global five. I don't know. I don't know what those. I forget what those like all the letters. She's good. She's really good. She quit her teaching job. And she's in a nice stable relationship. My brother and his wife are doing well too. Exactly, Caroline. Winston's mom. We can work and research together. LOL. I wonder if I am. I don't like. I might be. I'm reading. I'm reading the text. Unicorn Ninja. But it's still like, like biased a little bit. Like it has like favorite types. I appreciate you asking, though. I appreciate that. Music game face man gets a shout out. Oh my gosh. The 60-word test is the one that you take. Collab on what? Big B, big S. What is the collab about? This is also my husband's like YouTube as well, so yeah, the 60 word. I took this like big five universal, like not universal, global five, and I got RCUAI. I think it's reserved. See, calm. Um, R C U. Like unorganized. Affectionate. And inquisitive. Yeah, accommodating. That's it. Inquisitiveness, responsibility. I would suggest you are intellectual, curious, and meditative, but possibly not very practical. Yeah, same, Z's. But like the organized thing, I feel like that's like put in a negative light, and I don't think it should be. Hello, World Quest Gaming. Is that how you? I'm good. Uh, it's right enough. You don't need to take the 60-word one if you don't want to. Hi, Joel. Busting. I feel like I resonate with the sloth spirit too. I'm very slow in my motion and speech. Jungian 2fx is all you need? What does that mean? I mean, I believe that the cognitive functions is all you need, and that Big Five is like choosy on what is like good and bad, and like makes it unfair. It's not a good test. Yeah, I agree, G. It's the only one that matters. I mean, you know. Which type of sloth? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of sloth. What kind are there? I like the Enneagram too. They're a fast sloth. I don't know, maybe. The three-toed sloth. Well, that'd be crazy. That's like going way against type for a sloth. Oh, well, Caroline's a three-toed, so I'm going with a three-toed. A three-toed sloth. It's pretty cool. I don't know much about them, to be honest. I didn't even know that they were three-toed uh, sloths. They are a bit different. I just can't remember, but I believe one is nocturnal. Interesting. Very interesting, the dealo. They're dangerous. Then I'm like definitely not the sloth. Cause like I don't see myself as a dangerous person. I don't like a koala. I like capybaras too. Eric says that capybaras are just a bunch of INFJs. And use their FE to get what they want. Dangerously adorable, says Caroline. Koala. Did some Googling. The three-toed sloths look like they are smiling. Gappies are awesome. Yeah, capybaras are cute as hell. Those guys don't give a shit about the crocodiles, often hitch rides and bask in the like one of the boys. That's cool. Two-toed sloths have bigger eyes and a lighter, more tousled coat, while three-toed sloths have the famous dark facial markings and make it look like they're always smiling. Interesting. Hmm. don't know which one I would be. Probably two-toed, right? Your TE polar showing, G. Marmots are cool. I know nothing about marmots. What do they do? My spirit animal, according to Eric's system, for me is the bog turtle. Big goofy mountain rats. Whoa, marmots. Whoa. Or maybe the mammals. No. It's this little turtle. I think they're called a bog turtle because they live in the bogs. I associate with it. They're pretty cute. Eric is the Andean flamingo. Okay, so I see a 50 item, not a 60 item. Is that the right one? No. It's global 5 and it's like sorry that to make you like go through it. I'll try and get it for you. Similar minds, personality tests, uh big 5, global 5, word test 60 words. Um Here. I'll link you up. This is it. That's the test you should take. Sorry for making you go through all that. Solid Fitzgerald is sweet. Sweet. Under personality test, scroll down to big 5. You'll see a word test, word 60 word option. Yeah, exactly what Caroline said. Exactly. Thank you, Caroline. It's like, it's gonna end up with results saying, like, you do not like tests like this. Hey, show media. High five to you too. I was gonna talk palmistry stuff. I'm feeling good. We got a bunch of stuff done. Lifeline. I don't know. I don't know how my lifeline is. There's like a break in it on my left. There's like it like makes like an X. There's like a cross path with like a star on it. And then it just keeps going pretty much. But on my right side, it just keeps going. And it like tapers off. It's not too long actually. It doesn't break though. Oh yeah, there's like a cross. There's like a lightning bolt and then a cross and a star. Then it continues on. Pretty long, but you see how like over here, like jumps. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does it mean that I'm gonna have to make a decision? Landon G, hello. My name's Rachel, not Pokey. Pokey. And then it continues. It's so good. I think the break can mean some health issue in between. Interesting. But I learned you can change the lines by accidentally, differently, etc. I've heard that too. Thank you, Lantern G. I said thank you, Lantern G. I'm married. No baby girl. No. Aaliyah was born January 16th, like me. Didn't the. Yeah, I thought so. Show media. Okay, so. Does that resonate with you? The deal? I don't know what type that is, but it sounds like hmm, sounds like E. E. O. I think stable. I don't know what type you are. Thanks for taking the test, though. A. Chowdhury, why would you say that? What makes you think I hate you? I don't really hate anyone. I mean, there's definitely people that I hate for sure. But, like, with reason. This is why Eric doesn't like Big Five, because it's kind of just a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. Yes, Frank Affa. I have no idea what you're talking about, G. I'm lost. I don't know anything about politics, really. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Winston's mom. Frank Affa asks thoughts on non toe sticking out barefoot shoes. I don't know what that would be. Is that like a sandal? Happy birthday, J Dog 87. Yeah, it did give me a brain meltdown, honestly, Frank Affa. It really did. Facts, G. I don't know what a barefoot shoe with like Is that like a ballet flat? Try with shoes on Amazon. Look like regular shoes. Amazon Witten. Shoes men. And those are nice. They're nice. Some of them. They're very sporty. And some of them are like sporty, like casual. They're nice. And there's a ton. What are zero drop shoes? I mean, they're functionally good, but they are ugly. Those kind of shoes are usually ugly. But they're good for you in some way, supposedly. Putin forever home. He certainly seems so. I think so. Interesting, Winston's mom. Winston's mom. Yeah, it's like really good for you. But like pretty like ugly. I don't know. I don't know. They're shoes. Good for zero drop shoes. The way of the future. Thank you, Winston's mom. Yeah, you've said that before, Caroline. And that makes sense because I thought that it said that you do like to work out. Hi, King Mufasa. But I mean, having SE fourth, that can make a person pretty athletic. Like, not all the way, because it's fourth, so like, I don't know, I think spotty can get the job done. We're good. Thanks for asking, King Mufasa. The part in the music video where Diochi tells her therapist alter ego about all the things she likes has become a viral meme on Twitter, X, BuzzFeed. Diochi is a Dio. Yeah, I guess Diochi. Um, Doichi. Doichi is a music artist. I don't know what genre she does, but she got a Grammy, I believe. Oddly athletic. I don't know how to describe it. It's different. That's good. Weston Uber, I'm good. Please don't call me girly. My name's Rachel. It's okay. Has it always been like easy for you? Like being athletic? Like my ESFP like ex friend, uh she was oddly athletic. She could like slide to bases like super easy. And she was good at golfing. She was good at deck hockey too. She was good on defense. She's very, very athletic. Um, Things like that came like easy to her, where I like have to practice usually. Yeah, I usually get a bit better with practice. Thank you, Weston Newbauer. We did a lot today. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. We did a lot today. Usually I have to practice. Yeah, I have to practice too. Sure, what's your question? What's the new bar? still, like, it's cool that you are athletic, Caroline. It's fun. Sports are fun. They're group oriented. I don't know, I think most of them are. Some of them aren't. Golf is not group oriented at all. Tennis can be singular. I like chocolate ice cream. I like chocolate ice cream. That's my answer to what is your favorite ice cream? Yeah, I like all sorts of flavors too. Like, I'm not gonna not have some ice cream if there's some in the fridge. What does it have to do? Why mention Caroline and what are you talking about? What do you need help with? Pistachio ice cream is good. I think strawberry is good. I like Neapolitan. But the vanilla usually goes last. I like mint chocolate chip mint chocolate chip, whatever it is. I always get it backwards. Can help how to put my hair up. I don't know how to. Noah Coleman. Yeah, I'm reading the texts and I'm confused by some things. I like soft serve. I'm really not picky when it comes to food. Eric is in the living room. He's done streaming, and like, of course, I get started. I don't have a hair tie. Thank you, Winston's mom. It like makes me want to go soon. mean, to Instaban, the crowd would be like very impulsive. Do I have my phone with me? Yes, I do. I need to charge it. There was an update recently, and ever since the update, my battery hasn't been the same. It takes forever to charge, and it doesn't hold a charge for long. Thanks, King Mufasa. Thanks. I appreciate that. Oh, thanks. I don't even think about it. Hi, Iron Lion. Nice new profile pic. Winston's mom says, well, Rachel, today I watched someone slam Teal Swan's new cult-like behaviors. Really? I had no idea Teal did all of that stuff, like sell fake totems to help one heal. I never liked her stance on marijuana. She's like, when you take it, you can have an amazing experience, but then you depend on it to have the amazing experiences. It's like, no, actually, not everyone does that. So she's anti marijuana, which makes me question her right away. I used to like some of what she had to say about like shadow stuff. Hi, Easy Easy. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, Eric's right. Thank you, Easy Easy. I never watched any of her videos on typology. I watched a lot of them like with like narcissism or like parent child dynamics. I watched one on like her thoughts on polygamy, which I'm like, I agreed with her on. Um, but I don't know. You've watched a few cult documentaries? Is she like textbook persons for a cult? I feel like she is. I bought her like oracle cards that were based on her art, and like the inside was so like, you need to be better at being yourself. Like, I don't know. Teal seems to be quite good at the art of deception. Yeah, she definitely is Iron Lion. She definitely is. I think she's ENTJ, but I could be wrong. Thank you, Edie Vic Quiz. That's good, Weston Neubauer. Right. It's okay, Winston's mom. I appreciate that though. But it is like definitely appealing to the thin narrative that is going on now. I've like never really been that thin girl. I realize that my stuff is oversized too. Thank you, Devin Pachi 28. That's very sweet of you. I am married to Eric. We share this channel. He likes America first. I believe what Winston's mom has to say. It's pretty crazy. It's important to know that stuff if you're going to be in politics. It's crazy. This push to remove DEI is a way to push out blacks and women and to put in place loyalist and white enough looking people who will follow their leader. That's bananas. Thank you guys for indulging in that similar minds test. Stuff like that I always think it's fun. Even if it's like pretty useless. I like quizzes. Hello, Yellow. But yeah, I am, of course, it's 11 people now. Doesn't matter much the motivation of mixing non-merit based prioritizations is still the right thing to do. It's true. No, there isn't any good way to be unfair. I was going to end the stream. Do you want to continue with the stream, Eric? It's hard for me to like end streams. Good question, Winston's mom. Who has an axe? Okay. I really think I'm gonna go. Peace, everyone. Thanks for being here. What have you been looking for? You're welcome. Bye. Talk to you soon. Night, or good morning, or good evening, or whatever time it is. Later. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.